This is Colossians chapter 1, verse, let me see, verse 9. I'm going to start at 9. For this cause we also, since the day we heard it, do not cease to pray for you, and desire that ye might be filled with the knowledge of his will in all wisdom and spiritual understanding, that ye might walk worthy of the Lord unto all pleasing, being fruitful in every good work, and increasing in the knowledge of Yahawah, strengthened with all might, according to his glorious power, unto all patience and long suffering with joyfulness, giving thanks unto the Father, which hath made us meet to be partakers of the inheritance of the saints in light, who hath delivered us from the power of darkness, and hath translated us into the kingdom of his dear Son. I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahawah, Bahasham, Yahawashi, Bahasham, Arakakadash. A double honors to our apostles at Great Millstone, who rule where the Titus' truth. Peace and love and blessings to Akim, that's part of the Bayasha, double dot house of David. So basically, I read up a little bit. The main point was on the 13th verse. I'm going to read the 13th verse again, but you pretty much get the gist. You know, we're heirs chosen through the spirit and power of Yahweh Bahasham Al-Shai. You know, if you're in the will, if you're in the faith, and you're doing the work of the Lord, you're a chosen heir to partake in the kingdom of Yahawashi. All right, and that's if you have the correct doctrine, first and foremost. You know, how can two walk together unless they be agreed? But reading the 13th verse again, it says, who have delivered us from the power of darkness. And the power of darkness is basically this world that we live in today, because the scriptures talk about how the earth is given into the hand of the wicked. All right, so when you through the spirit, you know, came into this truth, all right, you were delivered from the power of darkness. And I mean, you pretty much, for the most part, see what the power of darkness is, which that's Esau's power, is secrecy, for one, and hidden agendas. Let me say that, okay? And then also, too, the way this world operates. All right, it operates in complete darkness. That's why the Lord said, gross darkness the people. Okay, it says, yeah, and hath translated us into the kingdom of his dear Son. That's right, because that's what's going to follow after. All right, let me see. Gross darkness. So like it. This is Isaiah chapter 60, verse 2. For behold, the darkness shall cover the earth, and gross darkness the people. But the Lord shall rise upon thee, and his glory shall be seen upon thee. And how's the Lord's glory being seen upon, brothers? Mainly the Lord's glory is going to be seen upon Yahawashi, but, you know, it's going to follow suit down to us. But through the works and the will, you know, being that light. Let me see some time. Yeah, Ephesians the 5th chapter. This is Ephesians the 5th chapter and the 8th verse. Ye were sometimes darkness, but now are ye light in the Lord. Walk as children of light. So, you know, gross darkness, this world being dark, the Lord has delivered us from the trap of these devils, which if you're not in the knowing, then you're going to fall for everything to come. Okay? I'm blinded. Let me see. Give me 1 second. Yeah, here it is. 2 Corinthians 4. And I'm going to start at 3. It says, but if our gospel be hid, it is hid to them that are lost. And the majority of Jake are lost. When you read Isaiah the 6th chapter in the 9th verse, you know, it basically says, how long, Lord, you know, will basically Israel be blinded, or how long are you going to keep them in that basically state to where their ears are going to be heavy of hearing, or their eyes are going to be not able to see the faith or the truth. And the Lord said, until the cities be wasted, and, you know, basically, you know, this place be without inhabitant, mainly talking about America, because this is where the main source of the problem is. Okay, the USA, under Satan's authority. All right. So if this gospel is hidden, it's hidden to those that are lost. It says, for in whom the God of this world hath blinded the minds of them which believe not. And how does the God of this world blind them that believe not? Social media. The only ones that can believe are Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans anyway. But through social media, through these through R. Kelly, through and through a lot of things, man. What it's called? It's called warfare, some sort of type of warfare, but through basically, paving a way for Jake to be distracted. Oh, Braided Circus. Braided Circus is one of them. It's not good. Braided Circus is one of them. Okay. So it says, lest the light of the glorious gospel of Yahawashi, who is the image of Yahawah, should shine unto them. Oh, and even taking that a step further, Christianity, all these religions, you got dreadhead Jake. So I'm spiritual. I'm a spiritual guy. Man, you niggas ain't fucking spiritual, man. All right, but the God of this world blinds these people out here. Even a woman, they live in a westernized mind state, and they're all corrupt. But us, through the Spirit, the Lord delivered us from that darkness so that we could serve him in truth and sincerity. So we could serve Yahawashi in truth and sincerity. So let me read that again. It says, in whom the God of this world hath blinded the minds of them which believe not. All right. Hey, putting Braided Circus up there, putting up smoke screens for Jake. You have this, they've been talking about a specific spacecraft that's going to attack Earth in September. Some shit, man. All right. But hey, through the Spirit, and then Jake think it's a game, which Esau don't have no say-so on when chariots are going to attack anything, but it's still showing you that Jake is blinded. We know when the Lord is going to set his face upon this place, which he's doing it right now through the prophets, but he's going to physically touch America. Okay? It says, for lest the light of the glorious gospel of Yahawashi, who is the image of Yahawah, should shine unto them. And Yahawashi said it, he quoted Isaiah. He said, lest they be healed and converted. So the Lord doesn't want 2/3 of Israel. He doesn't want this glorious gospel to shine upon our people. All right. Hey, because a lot of these Jakes that this glorious gospel isn't shining unto, right? Why is that? Hey, remember when the Lord was about to get crucified, they said, let his blood be upon us. So they have to basically big up to what they said. Hey, the Lord requires a tab. And once that tab is hey, it's nothing they can do, and it's nothing we can do to make this gospel shine unto them. Okay, regardless of the fact of anything. So a couple more verses is, for we preach not ourselves, but Yahawashi, the Lord, and ourselves your servants, for Yahawashi's sake. For Yahawah, who hath commanded the light to shine out of darkness, has shined in our hearts to give the light of the knowledge of the glory of Yahawah in the face of Yahawashi. But we have this treasure in earthen vessels, that the excellency of the power may be of Yahawah, not of us. And that's all it is. It's Yahawashi. Okay, we give the excellency of the power to the Heavenly Father and the Son. And that's how it's going to be, hey, till I die, through the Spirit, and until this thing pops off and happens how the Lord wants it to. But with that, I'm going to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahawah, Bahasham, Yahawashi, Bahasham, Harakhakodash. Double honors to our apostles at Great Millstone, who will way to tell us his truth. Peace and love and blessed salutations to you. I can listen part of the Bayasha, David Shalom.